Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Today's video, what are we talking about? Y'all, I want to holler at y'all for a minute about Denim and Daisies. Yes, Bath & Body Works brought her back for the third time now. Denim and Daisies has scent notes of Sweet Daisies, Sun-Soaked Denim, and Summer Citrus. I really like this scent. I've got a lot of thoughts on this one compared to the original one. It's just such a fresh, there's definitely a floral component, but it's almost like fresh air and warm at the same time. I don't get a ton of citrus in here. The citrus I do get is in the background. It's more of like a very soft daisy with warm, fresh notes. I know that does not normally go together because fresh notes are cooler. They tend to have like a cooler vibe about them. But this is gorgeous. It's almost has a sweetness about it that makes me think of popcorn. I know that sounds strange, but there's a vibe about this that I get popcorny type of a scent. It's a very light, detectable scent to me. Maybe not to, like every day, everyone, but my nose definitely picks that up. It's almost like a caramely popcorn note that's in there somewhere. I know, call me crazy, but how does this compare to the OG Denim and Daisies? Scent notes are the same on this. I liked this packaging. I thought it was really, really cute. She was introduced when Firecracker Pop first came out, and that was 2021, baby. Yeah. So let's see how this compares. They definitely made this new one way stronger. Like this older one, and I just sprayed in this cap, and I can barely smell it anymore. Yes, they amped her up this year like on roids, baby. Roids, I'm telling you. This one from a couple years ago, what I remembered her being when she first came out was a very light, freshy floral for summer, which I thought was great. This one, definitely different. This older one is nowhere near as strong as this new one, y'all. Whoo, definite difference. They actually sweetened this one up a little bit, I think, and she's way stronger, way stronger. If you had the OG, but you thought she was too light, this one is gonna knock your socks off, baby. But let's get into some comparisons. Oh yes. I have been seeing a few that made me scratch my head, and then others that I was like, yes. The first one I want to compare it to is Underwater Oasis. I did see this on TikTok, and y'all, because I have the mini, I don't have the scent notes on it, but Underwater Oasis is sea notes with musk, bamboo, bergamot, and jasmine. No, babe, no. This is almost, Denim and Daisies is almost really sweet in comparison to Underwater Oasis. Underwater Oasis, you definitely get a very heavy bergamot note, but the sea notes are in there that definitely gives it an aquatic vibe. I even pick up bamboo in here quite a bit. I love me some bamboo, baby. I love it. It's like a perfect note for summertime. Yes, this, I don't really get a lot of jasmine or musk. It's mostly bamboo, bergamot, and marine notes. But she's beautiful. Yo, if I see this in a full size, I'm going to have to snatch her. I'm going to have to snatch her up. Yeah, but she's definitely nothing like Denim and Daisies. This almost seems very sweet in comparison to Underwater Oasis. Speaking of a sweet, I saw this on Instagram and I had to do, I was like, huh? But once I got to thinking about it, it makes sense to me Although I don't think they are the same. Iced Sugar Plum. I know. Yeah. Iced Sugar Plum has notes of sparkling sugar plum, snowdrop petals, and whipped marshmallow. Extremely over-the-top sweet in comparison to Denim and Daisies. Where the similarity is just like, let me go back, just like in here, where I get this like popcorny type of a vibe, I get that same vibe in here. It's just way, way sweeter, like caramel chocolate popcorn. Big time. I do get it in both, but it's way heavier and way sweeter in Iced Sugar Plum. Now, overall, the scent overall, they are nothing alike, honey. No, they're not. No, this has a freshness and a floral vibe to it. This, now, it's like straight up marshmallow. I don't even really get sugar plum in here, which is the crazy thing. It's like straight up marshmallow with so sweet that it's got like a popcorn vibe to it. And that is what I'm standing on that, and I ain't changing my opinion. No. Another one that I saw, y'all, and this one I was kind of like, maybe, is Fresh Getaway. Yes, I only have it left in the mini, and I've got maybe half left. Scent notes are citruses, yuzu, and mountain air. So we've got some citrus and fresh notes. Citrus and fresh notes. No. The citruses in Fresh Getaway are way stronger than the citruses in Denim and Daisy. The bergamot, like I said, there is bergamot in here for sure, but it's definitely in the background. And it says summer citrus, but it's definitely in the background, and it's not very heavy. Yeah. The citrus in here is almost zesty, like grapefruity, which has got to be that yuzu that's in there. But it does have fresh air qualities about it that are also in here. If they were related, I would maybe say second or third cousins. With this one being the brighter citrusy one, and this one being the softer, warmer, a tad more floral. The last one. I did see this on YouTube, y'all. I scour social media to see what anybody and their brother out there is saying, no matter how big or how small the channel. Like, yeah. This one, they were comparing it to Midsummer Dream. Say what? Scent notes are salted pear, fresh nectarine, and seaside lily. No, this definitely, Denim and Daisies, it has a sweeter warmth about it. Much sweeter in comparison to Midsummer Dream. Midsummer Dream has a very detectable pear. It's, I wouldn't call it a ripe pear, but I wouldn't call it a green, not ripe pear either. It's kind of in the middle. I don't really get nectarine in Midsummer Dream either, but I do pick up the tiniest bit of like salty air quality mixed with that lily. Yes, it's a fresh scent, but it still has a little bit of fruit in there from that pear and a tiny bit of lily, but it's definitely a freshier scent with Midsummer Dream here, but it's not like Denim and Daisies. Denim and Daisies is different. It's sweeter in comparison for sure. Like, the pear is very detectable when you smell them side by side, where there is nothing like that in Denim and Daisies. Yeah. What I will say is this year's Denim and Daisies, this winter, even though this is the same packaging they brought her back in before, I did look at the dates on the bottom of the bottle, and it was 2023, the 305th day of 2023 that they made this. So it's It's the same packaging, but it's new bottles. So, but I will say, this one, way stronger than the OG version. So I was kind of pleasantly surprised to see that, considering it's usually the opposite. Yeah. Did you pick up the new Denim and Daisies? And if you have the old one, what did you think? Do you think it's stronger? Do you think it smells different? What do you think? Definitely leave me a comment down below. Y'all know what to do. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you're alerted every single time your girl uploads. And I will catch you in the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.